like, hey, we do math 2 for 1. That's a good deal.
yeah. Two's better than one, right?
That's a good deal.
But you guys, you're spending more money now.
No, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Hibbert did the smartest thing he could have done. Opted in for his final year. The Pacers.
Took them over real good.
$15.5 million. Yeah, boy, was that a smart option on his part.
7'2" Kwame Brown.
I saw that, and then I saw that Brook Lopez opted out of his $16.7 next year. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's not going
Nobody's going to pay you more than that with your injuries.
He's crazy.
You dumb fuck.
Yeah, does he think he's going to go somewhere and get a bigger deal?
He's like 7 feet tall, and he gets like 5 rebounds a game. What the hell's his problem?
Are the Lakers looking to make some more bad moves?
But I'm a center that can shoot a free throw. That's his thing. He could. I could shoot a free throw.
And he's a traditional back to the basket center, I guess.
Yeah,
and that's but
I guess.
Keep the phones away from Jimmy Buzz.
Traditional that doesn't work now.
Yeah, I want some more rebounds though. Come on.
Yeah.
Can I say that Mike's being called out about his Gerald Henderson being a good scorer remark?
He was at one point.
Averages 12 points a game.
Yeah, but as a guy who comes off the bench.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
That's a lot of points for not knowing
who he is.
You
want 12 points a game.
I'd say most people don't know who he is.
That's what Leandro Barbosa used to do for the Suns.
He's not bad.
He's
playing 27, 28 minutes a game and scoring 12 points. That's not bad.
He's got some hops too.
Yeah.
I saw him live at a game one time. He just like made the dunk of the night. I was like, holy shit.
He's a better scorer than Tatum. Tatum's a more all-around player, which, good team player.
Yes.
Did he masturbate him? Knew that was coming.
Batum?
Yeah.
We know who's not masturbating tonight. That turtle right there.
Oh, my God.
So,
the turtle again.
So honestly over that. D-Wade, not so smart. Unlike Hibbert, opts out of a $16.1 million deal. You know what I didn't realize? D-Wade has never been the highest paid player on the team.
Wow.
Even when he was the only star on the team?
Well, he had
when Shaq left, and he was
Eddie Jones made more money than D-Wade.
Oh, that's true, huh? Eddie Jones inflated contract and he got traded there.
What a fucking mess.
Boy, poor guy. No respect.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Maybe the Suns will take him and fix him up. Seriously, go to the Suns.
Suns don't pay
if there's
him.
one,
they do need another guard.
Right. One and only one good thing I'll see about the Suns, they have a great training staff.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's true.
They don't have any Hall of Famers.
We'll make him healthy enough for a new
never
team.
will.
Yeah.
Never will. They have a bad choice in coaches.
We have Barkley.
Always will.
Hall of
Telling you,
Famer.
man.
Oh, yeah, Barkley. Not for
went
being
in
on the Suns.
I think he went in as... No, they forced him to be Philly, even though
Smart.
he never did anything in Philly.
Did anything on the Suns?
He got to a championship.
Oh, hang a fucking banner.
He didn't win one, but he got there.
Hang a goddamn banner.
They did.
Did they?
They did.
We got there, but didn't make it all the way. Yeah.
We challenged the Bulls pretty
Our
well.
shirts went to Africa.
Geez.
We pushed the Bulls to the limit in a few games, guys.
A few games.
We took them to overtime a few times.
This is the Bulls. This is us. Look how close we were.
Missed it by a whole lot more. $16.1 million he's not going to make next year. I don't think he's going to make near that if he goes anywhere else.
No.
Except for maybe Cleveland. If LeBron talks fucking Dan Gilbert into signing him for max deal, but I don't even think he can do that.
LeBron wanted away from him. He's like, this guy's damaged goods right here.
This guy's more injured than my entire Cavs team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could play with cramps better than this guy play almost.
He's one luggage carrier away from being Steve Nash.
L.A., here he comes.
And that's not really what he needs either. I mean, I would say he probably needs Kevin Love.
Probably needs a chiropractor.
Well, I'm saying the Cavs, like they probably just need like a stretch four more than anything, and then just a point guard that can shoot the rock when LeBron inevitably dishes it out. They don't really need Kyrie, I don't think. They don't need Wade.
I think Lou Radenour is available.
Yeah, something like that.
He's floating around somewhere.
Mario Chalmers?
Yeah. Well, it was a good thing the Cavs picked up Mike Miller.
Joke.
Yeah. What else? Kevin Love opted out. The big question is he going to return? I've read very conflicting stories.
Didn't he say he would? But I mean, they always say that.
Yeah,
But here's
they
the
always
thing:
say
Kevin
that.
Love opts out. But do you think they're going to pay him more for the shitty season that he had?
Right?
He didn't have. I mean, he had a fine season, but it wasn't a Kevin Love
on another
season.
team, he'd be like, he was pretty damn good. But on a team where he was expected to do more,
Right.
He was kind
He should come to LA.
So that's what I would say if I was doing the pitch for Cleveland. I'd be like, hey, you know what? We're going to bring in a new coach next year, so he's going to figure out how to use you.
His name is LeBron.
Yeah, he's already been brought in.
LeBron's like, I got this.
Yeah, they're firing that assistant David Blatt. He's awful.
He's trash.
Just calling too many times out.
Just give me an assistant that can hold the board. I'm
Yeah,
good.
please. And then LeBron opted out, but he's already said he's returning to Cleveland. I don't think you should be allowed to opt out just to come back to your team.
I think he opted out in case he can work something out with Kevin Love. I think he wants Love back, so maybe They're going to talk, see what they can do together.
He wants to know what love is.
I mean, he lets other players make more money than he does as
Don't
well.
hurt me.
Sometimes he's not the highest paid player on the team either. So
he's the only player on the team right now.
I think he, Wade, and Bosch were paid the same, right?
They all were.
So.
Yeah, he's opting out so he can collect Kyrie Irving and Verjau's check as well. 'cause
Right.
He carried the fucking team on his
It's
shoulders.
interesting. I never thought about that. Like, I guess that's what he's trying to do. He's going to
That's
try
the
to
only thing I can think of.
restructure his contract. So,
That or, if Love leaves, he's going to take more money.
no, that's true.
I think you're going to start seeing that more and more. Guys just like signing for 1 year, and then after a year they opt out because
Well,
more
smart
money.
of them to opt out because they've got that new cap space coming up.
He's on that
Right,
Michael
yeah.
Jordan level too, where he doesn't really need the contract. I mean, he's got the shoes. I mean,
he's probably making more money outside the
he's
league.
in train wrecked. I mean,
Yeah, he's always been willing to take less to win more
Yeah.
games. He's the Tom Brady of the NBA.
There you go. We
As
spent
opposed to Kobe.
yes.
As
All right.
opposed to Kobe.
So we don't talk about Kobe. Spent a lot of time on this. Before we get into Mike's free agent list, I do want to say that
cool.
there's a new rule being proposed by the NCAA and NBA and joint that the underclassmen that declare for the draft. Stop looking at the Turtles.
Well, he was done, and they're going back for more now.
And then so he wasn't done. Shut the fuck up. Declare for the draft, and then they go to the little combine thing, and they tell them like, hey, you're gonna suck. They can actually come back to school.
Yeah, it's smart for
Wow.
college.
It's smart.
Smart for college.
Yeah,
that's great.
Because if you don't like where you got drafted or that you didn't get drafted at all, then come on back to college, prove yourself, get drafted next year. So
I agree.
I like it, and
All right.
college basketball likes it because it means more money for them.
Yes.
Exactly. It's a win-win all around. So let's.
Except for the guy that breaks his leg and can never play basketball again.
Well,
once
there's
he
that
leaves.
too. All right, let's hear your list.
Julius Randle.
All right, so we got the free agency. It's a huge list of free agents. So I picked the very best, and it's still a pretty big list.
It's a shame that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
So
We're used to
I'll
it.
name the player. We all say if he's going to stay on the team, re-sign with the team, or go to a team and what team we think he might go to.
Okay,
So-
cool.
This is a fun game.
Yes.
I like
I'm
it.
over it already.
I got a boner.
So we'll start with the biggest name, LeBron James.
Stay.
Obviously
Stay.
staying,
He's gonna
right?
stay.
I say he goes to the Suns. So
Yeah, Kevin Johnson's gonna hit the Hall of Fame.
Kevin Love.
Although LeBron and Kevin Love were in L.A. the other day.
That's true. Huh?
a little romantic getaway.
They would
Yeah,
have to
little-
trade Kobe,
they're
though.
the
There would
second
have to be a
honeymoon.
sniff of Kobe
Yeah.
leaving for that to happen. So Kevin Love.
All right.
Stay or go.
Love, I think he'll stay.
I ultimately probably stay.
I think if LeBron's willing to create more money for Love to stay, then he will stay. I don't understand why they would give him more money. He hasn't showed that he earned more money. He had not horrible, but he had not a Kevin Love season.
Yeah.
Ultimately, he'll probably end up staying, though I think he's the biggest question mark right now.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's 50-50. Because I
Yes.
think he loves LA.
I think he can be very easily persuaded to come to LA.
into LA
true.
because he went to UCLA. He's an LA guy,
Yeah.
and if Kobe says, "Look, you're going to take over for me,"
Right, this will be your
Yeah.
team.
you and
if you don't play like you
Russell-
did last year.
you and
Fuck.
Russell will be the future of this team. Come on over.
Man.
You'd be like, no, just me.
And then LA has at least an outside chance of getting to the playoffs and maybe making it to the second round at that point. And
Before they sign
Kobe can
Kevin
say,
Durant.
"I tried." Yeah, before they sign
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
They have a
Exactly.
chance at being 50-50.
Yeah.
Damn.
So-
And he can sit next to Kobe on the bench when they're both injured all the time.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Oh,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
true. as well.
Kobe blew his knee, and Kevin Love had his arm pulled out
Everything
again.
else,
and,
Oh, my God.
And then Cleveland also has restricted Tristan Thompson. So do we think they try to match someone, or do you think anybody's going to pay a lot to Tristan where Cleveland doesn't re-sign him?
If anybody does offer a lot, Cleveland will not.
Yeah, they
No,
won't match
he's
him.
not
It's too
worth
much.
it.
He's not.
He's not worth that.
I agree, and I think that's another reason why LeBron opted out to see
He
what
just-
happens with Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
He's a
with
good
Kevin
role
Love.
player.
Yeah.
He played some good
He just
DB.
looked so much better because nobody else wanted to rebound the ball
Right.
except for him.
I think he'll end up in Golden State with his brother Clay.
One's a little darker.
Yeah, different moms.
you know.
Different moms.
Damn.
Michael gets around.
Speaking of Golden State, restricted free agent Draymond Green. Do we think Golden State matches whoever signs him? He had one good half of a season.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's going to command the money that.
Well, he's the
Tristan
reason
Thompson-
that David Lee is leaving.
Is he? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Him taking,
Yeah, he
him
is.
taking his
Center
spot. Yeah, you're right.
almost, yeah.
If they're going to
Yeah.
let Lee go, I'd say they're going to try to hang on to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Green gets
They've,
matched.
they've told
stay.
Lee that they will do whatever he wants as far as going to another team because
stay.
they feel bad that they asked him to bench and then they don't feel right asking him again.
Well,
So,
they know he's great, but he just doesn't need to be on the team anymore. He's expendable.
So I think they got to keep Draymond now.
Yeah.
yeah,
I agree. Your guys' favorite, Rajon Rondo, former Dallas Maverick. We know he's not going back there.
Nope.
Where does he go?
Hopefully he holds hands with Kane and the Big Show and walk off that fucking cliff.
See, this is where I think that you guys are happy they drafted Russell because you're like, good, we don't have to sign Rajon
That's
Rondo
true.
now.
That's true.
Chat room is saying that Draymond Green's the next Cedric Maxwell.
Wow.
I guess a player that we don't remember as being very good, but he was. So,
Yeah.
it's a good comment.
All right. It's
It's
funny.
an old comment.
It's fair.
That's a good one.
Timely.
Rajon Rondo, he'll go to a team that's just totally desperate for a guard, I
The
guess.
The
Knicks.
Suns.
Yeah, maybe.
You should go to the Knicks.
Yeah, or the
Who
Who the
Suns.
fuck
yeah.
is their point guard?
Phil could probably slap him in the place.
It sounds
Phil
like
or Popovich. So well, he's not going to San Antonio because
Pop.
You know-
Tony Parker's there.
You know
so.
what's funny is like in the triangle, you don't need a traditional point guard either.
Yeah.
It sounds like such a Phil move too. He'll probably
Yeah.
sign him for like a whole bunch of millions of dollars to make up for the Porzingis pick.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have to be able to shoot free throws to work in that offense.
Yeah.
So it's
What an
okay.
idiot.
Phil's worked with many bad free throw shooters.
That's true.
Oh.
Very many. And he won championships with them.
Shaq.
So.
Rodman.
Shaq.
A sexy,
Shaq.
sexy free agent here,
Ooh.
DeAndre Jordan.
Ooh, I got a boner.
Where does DeAndre Jordan go? Does he stay in L.A.? Do Dallas Mavericks make a huge run
Yeah,
at
he
him?
stays in L.A., but he walks across to the other locker room.
Uh,
That'd be my dream come true.
you know,
Wouldn't have to move. That's
have you heard about this kid that the Lakers got? Sorry to go off topic, but they got that kid Robert Upshaw. Speaking of DeAndre Jordan,
No.
yeah, this kid, he's like, he fell out of the draft because of disciplinary
Oh, I
issues.
just heard about him.
Did you
yeah.
hear about that?
Yeah.
In 19 games, and
Yeah.
I think he played for the Washington Huskies, he had 84 blocks.
Holy shit.
Just
Yeah,
like
he's,
4.5 block per game clip.
Yeah, he's a beast. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're taking a chance because he is in a lot of
Yeah.
legal trouble.
But
But
they,
he's-
with their bench, they can take that
Yeah,
chance.
but he reminds me of a DeAndre
Oh,
where
yeah,
he
why
shoots
not?
like a high 60% shoot, because he's
'Cause
just
he's dunking
dunking.
the
Yeah,
whole-
exactly. And, he's
And his free
blocking
throws are
shots.
low 10%.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
that feels the need right
Low
there.
teens.
Nobody said anything about that. It's true. We have to watch Summer League to find out. But okay, sorry about that.
I'm excited for some defense on the Lakers. Haven't
Yeah.
seen that in a good 10 years.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's say staying in L.A. Mijo! Austin Rivers.
yeah.
Does he stay in L.A.?
Oh, Daddy's going to
Austin?
keep me.
Yeah.
I think Daddy makes
He's
the
gotta
play.
stay.
stay in LA.
He did good in the playoffs.
He was very
proved
good.
himself.
Mijo,
Yeah.
come home, Mijo.
Yeah.
Mama's got dinner ready.
He goes, I go.
You can live in my house.
Dad, why do you sound like Super Dave? Timely.
See, Marc Gasol. Does he stay in
Stays.
Memphis?
Oh,
or
he's
does he go
coming to the
LA
Lakers.
I wish he'd come to the Lakers.
Yeah.
He won't come.
Did you
to
hear
Lakers.
about that?
Yeah,
They-
what he
you're-
said about Powell?
Yeah.
What do you say about Powell? I missed
What do you
that.
say
He
about his
didn't
bro?
like the way the Lakers treated his brother, so that's
Oh,
why he's
really?
not going to come to the Lakers.
Wait,
It wasn't the Lakers, it was
did him
D'Antoni.
Hold on. The Lakers
Well-
did him a favor and traded him to a contender.
Yeah, best thing the Lakers ever did for Powell was getting him off the team.
Right. They did him right.
Give him
Got
to a
rid of
better
him.
team.
Well, actually, he
Or they-
signed.
he signed
with
for a
Yeah,
Chicago,
but the
yeah.
Laker didn't. He had like an option.
They did him right and did him hard.
Well, they initially tried to
option or
trade him to
something. Yeah.
Houston for
Yeah.
Chris Paul, and then David Stern killed that.
After D'Antoni wore out his knees, they traded him to the fucking Bulls.
Yeah.
Well, Mark is hurt, so we got to reach out to Mark, or he won't be in L.A.
Yeah.
That's
he's
true.
gone.
But hurt indeed.
Lo Ciento.
Carlos
Lo Ciento.
Boozer. Carlos Boozer, unrestrect free agent.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
I say he
Please
di-
go, Carlos. Get
Yes.
out of here.
I
He'll go
say,
to Phoenix.
I say he dies.
The only
Yeah.
boozer on the Lakers is me.
That's right.
Hey,
losing it out.
I got his jersey, dude. I'm
Do you really?
I'm gonna keep wearing that thing. It's never gonna go out of style.
You wear that boozer jersey while I wear my Phil Dawson. Right, MVP.
Is this guy LA bound? Paul Pierce. Stay in Washington or,
Fuck
go,
yeah.
or go to the Clippers.
He wants
He
to-
doesn't,
wait,
he doesn't
he
want
go to the Clippers.
Right.
I don't give a shit.
Did he play for the?
It's
did he-
Washington or Clippers.
Yeah,
is what he
well,
said.
if he's gonna go to the Clippers, do you play for the Lakers? No. Do you play for the Celtics? Yes. Okay, so he's gonna go to the Clippers.
He's going.
Right.
Yeah, that's all they sign are
Yeah.
Lakers or Clippers.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Plus, he loves him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I sound just like Doc.
You know what? It would be a great pickup.
He's
for the-
like my second son.
the Clippers need someone like that actually can win in the playoffs.
An assistant
so.
coach?
Yeah, exactly.
And they've
He's old.
already bought a new wheelchair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, wheel him off, everybody.
They're ready
As
to
much
go.
as I dislike Paul Pierce, he is a very good leader. For,
He can't
for
run
a young
back
team.
if he's not in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I don't know. I think they kind of need more of a three. Well, I know he hits threes, but like more like a Harrison Barnes or something, like a Trevor Ariza, like
Allen.
a
Like
more
Transition 3-point shooter.
a more athletic version
Oh,
of like
I
a
see.
small forward wing. Like I don't think Paul Pierce is going to do too well there.
You're right. They do need a. Well, they still have J.J. Redick, but I think Paul Pierce would free him up to be an actual 3-point shooter rather than this guy that's trying to play defense and drive the ball. He can actually just stand on the wing and shoot a three. So maybe Paul
Yeah,
Pierce
maybe.
frees him up to be.
Chat
that
room
guy.
says that our Doc Rivers sounds like an old Jewish man. I take offense.
It's his voice.
Oy vey.
Such heat out here.
I'm verklempt. Balls are sweaty. else we got?
We got Tim Duncan, unrestricted free
He's
agent.
staying.
Stays in
Oh,
San
yeah.
Antonio. He doesn't retire,
That's
right?
a-
He
that's
goes
a
one more
no-brainer.
run.
He'll go one more year.
So
One more year.
rebellious.
Was he 38, 9?
They got to
39.
win it next year. Keep up the pattern.
It's
Yeah.
true.
39. So I think. He
Yeah, they're
stays.
just like the Giants.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
other year.
Every other
Except the
year.
Giants actually suck in their off years. So
Yeah.
Spurs are
Yeah.
just like not
Yeah,
as
there
good.
you go.
Yeah, there's a little vacant. They're old.
We also got Manu Ginobili for the Spurs.
He's
He stays, right?
Yeah, I don't think anybody else.
Nobody wants
Even
him.
though
Nobody
they kind of
wants him.